welcome everyone to Operation Fading Star. This is an alien abduction in Samara, Russia.
Central, Big Sky
Oh, hello.
position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
Now, I do not know this map at all. And the only place I've ever spawned is right down here, and you take this wall and activate everything in the graveyard, and that's essentially how the map goes. It's unavoidable, it's an urban close quarters. But we have spawned in the graveyard. And we can see almost, this is the entirety of the map. I could try and zoom out, but we'll just hit the edge of the map, see? This is the entire map. You can't... There's like a little alley down the side, I think, that's pretty much inaccessible because this is all a big wall. It's similar to this side, except there's no gaps in it. There's a road down here. There's maybe a car or a truck on the road, but this is essentially the whole map. And this is at least a heavy abduction. So in this tiny edge of the map, there is apparently a heavy abduction's worth of aliens. And that's not good. I've got no idea how we'd go about this. I genuinely don't. I mean, we've got Ardus with battle scanners. Look, TB Raiders even starts in perfect hard cover. Bros isn't in a bad position either. That's hard cover, but easily flanked because you're already nearly halfway across the map by the time you move 3 paces. These are the kind of maps we need mechs for. I thought about bringing and waiting for Gob on this mission for an open close quarters and just destroying everything, but I thought no, save Gob for a more important mission. But a more important mission could just be this, trying to survive this with so many of our good troops. Because I mean, bros, look at his health. Right, we want SPH at the back. I mean, is it worth just staying in place and throwing it back? It really might just be worth Ardus hopping back here.
Moving.
I think this is what we're going to do. And then a battle scanner down here, just so we know what we're dealing with. Because this has to reveal pretty much everything. There is some hard cover down here, but
Scanning.
you know. I'm utterly shocked. There is nothing. There's got to be something on this map. Imagine if it was just an empty map and you just have to explore the map. That'll be a mission in XCOM 2 coming to you this gaming season. I don't know how I'd say that. So I mean, I'm just taking baby steps here.
Heading to that location. Okay.
Right, I'm liking this position for Bros. Bros is not going to move a single jot. SPH left and as opposed to there.
Moving.
And I mean, that's our first turn. What can I say? Solars is still to move actually. Suppose could move up here.
Position. Roger that. Scanning.
Comfort zone.
Scan that. Roger that. Scanning.
There we go. Finally a glimpse of something. This sounds like a very flow to heavy map, which is hell when you're close to them, where they can easily flank you, but you can't easily hit them because they're flying. This is an abomination. Utterly an abomination. I don't really want to activate as a truck roars past on the road just outside. Just outside the graveyard, of course. I don't know why the trucks are driving past when there's clearly alien presence around here. So CSM to here, but that potentially activates the right.
Enemies in sight.
Oh. You know what? Oh, I will take a Seeker pod. Are they just entering? They might just be entering the range of the battle scanner. Of course, what we could do is run Onju right up to here, for example, and Onju would reveal them. That's the gene mod he has. Do we think SPH can one-hit that? Well, but based on our form, I'd say absolutely not.
I'm on it, Commander.
What are the odds of there being anything right here? Exactly. Onju, not good odds. CSM. Right, let's move Ardus up and get a battle scanner over that way. This will reveal all the Seekers to us. And we can better formulate our oh, hello. Where are the Seekers? Seriously, where have the Seekers gone? Have the Seekers just stayed in this little room somehow? Are they trapped inside this door because it was a split pod? And at the very end of the mission, we just have to kick this door down. Because here's the thing, mobs can't open doors. I think mutons can charge through them. I think they can charge through them. Seekers and drones can't open doors, I think. I know that's a rather big step down from mobs can't open doors. But in this case, I don't think the Seekers... Oh, Seekers might be able to open them. I don't know. To tell you the truth, I've got no idea what I'm talking about. Bros, kill this thing. See, that's the damage I thought the Gauss long rifle should be doing. What's Bros got? Has he got Ranger and VPT or something? That's Solars. That's a good start. Bros, what have you got? I suppose he does have Ranger. But seriously though.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Right, TB Raiders over here. And I think, yeah, Overwatch. I keep forgetting that TB Raiders does not have heat warheads. And we are not moving forward just yet at all.
Heading to that location.
Now the cool thing is if the Seekers try and... If they somehow make it through our twin battle scanners still cloaked, then they come up to Onju, they won't be able to flank him because Onju will reveal them.
Roger. I've got my eyes on it.
Very, very floater heavy map. 8 floaters, 2 Seekers. But at the very least, what we seem to have done is solidified a beachhead here. So we can take cover along this entire stretch. And there is enough hard cover to go around. My problems with this map come when you're down here. You can kind of see this wall now. Well, now you can't. But you can kind of see this wall here. This is what you're up against. So you've got 4 firing ports here, and the rest is just nothing. Half cover. So CSM is good where he is. Onju can come around all the way to here. It might activate these floaters, but we're ready for them. There we go. That is Onju for you. And we can see exactly where those Seekers are. And they are trapped in there. We will just leave them. There's no reason for us to storm in there just yet. So where do we want these guys? Bros has low profile, I think. Yep. So Bros is fine over here. Reload. SPH, I want where Solars is. Solars can come across, help out Onju, perhaps. Where next? Because TB Raiders needs to be where CSM is. Maybe CSM just here in half cover and can move down next turn. You know what, oh, for God's sake. Can he really not get there? I'm assuming this is just a bug. No, he really couldn't get there. Okay.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
SPH finally in to hard cover. Ardus does not have the armor to cope, so back there. I'm liking this. We've got a solid base of fire now.
I've got my eyes on it.
So all that remains is to draw one of these pods of floaters at a time. Oh, they can come out. Oh, good. That's some good shooting.
Neutralized.
So forget everything I've just told you on this mission. It's all a lie. Right, the floaters are very much together at the moment. Or maybe it's 3 pods. Here comes the other one. Let's just destroy this graveyard, it's fine.
El blanco resiste.
Oh, go away. Right, owned you up just to
Headed there now.
massacre this guy. In fact, it's on the ground, so someone else could get the kill, like say Bros or SPH. Well, this hard cover is going begging, so move up there, Bros. You have better line of sight on stuff and be able to snapshot this guy, kill it in a one. See, this is the damage I thought the guy's long rifle should do, but no! You know what? I actually like owned you back here. If CSM can come across, it shouldn't activate. It's just a straight line. We're not moving forward. There, CSM in hard cover, right at the front to engage the floaters. TB Raiders right at the front to engage the floaters. Bros, good position. Katie just hanging out. Just hanging out, just having some fun. Solar's in the middle.
Headed there now. Roger that. Scanning. Ich habe alles im Blick.
And Ardus. I'm just going to move forward to here. So Ardus can move forward perhaps next turn. That looks like an activation. So Ardus will most certainly not be moving forward this turn. Are they all running away? Maybe he will be running forward next turn because we need a battle scanner. Now, obviously this is half cover, but with the statue on top of it, I think it's full cover. It's concealment from over here, which is where these floaters are. So I think coming down to here shouldn't activate. Oh, Overwatch, of course.
Incoming over here.
But I mean, Ardus has moved down far enough that we can actually see this guy. And would kill him in a shot if this hits. Now imagine, see how Bros has killed all these guys in one shot? Imagine if he had in the zone, all of those would have been free actions. And this is why I'm so desperate to get Bros promoted. Battle scanner right up the back now. I mean, we can blatantly see this guy here, but that might be someone from a different pod. I think it's only these two that are active. So I'm inclined to go Katie up to here. Make sure she's the one in the open, not Ardus. And we can now actually get a shot on with squad sight. Right, SPH is never going to get a shot. We're not going to let them come anywhere near us.
I'm on it.
Eyes on the prize.
Not one step forwards, comrades. Not one step. Right, those guys are sequestered on the right. That's perfect. This guy can presumably hit Ardus now.
They're trying to pull back.
Oh, he's trying to bait me over there. Hello? I did not hear you guys at all. This is terrible news. But we... Right, what's collapsed? It's just the rest of that. That's fine. We might not be in so much trouble, to be honest, because... What does it have? Executioner, light him up. Combined arms is very good, this Mechtoid. But we might not be in so much trouble, because what we can do is presumably shred. And Bros, if Bros really feels like... If Bros is really with it today. If Bros is really feeling it. It's not going to kill it, because there's no chance to crit, but this should do... Ooh, it was close. It was so close. And Bros, that's a very good try. Now SPH, I'm a bit interested actually, because Although, Ardus hits this. And nobody else needs to move up. But Ardus! Oh, god damn it. SPH moving up to here. Might be able to hit it on squad site. And if so, that would be a hell of a kill. Oh. This is why you bring Lance Corporal Scouts, I guess. When everyone else fails, there we go. Right, now Solars has more than enough smoke to go around. And now that we've got 2 squishy troops potentially in the line of fire, let's smoke them up.
Smoke's up. On Overwatch.
CSM, just keep watch. TV Raiders, keep watch. Now we've just got 3 sectoids without a mechtoid, and what are they going to do? I'll tell you what they're going to do. They're going to mind merge, and we are going to sit back, and Bros is going to snipe them all 1 turn at a time. Are these guys finally active? Hey, that's pretty good cover, to be honest. But they are not the very good sectoids. They are just basic sectoids. And basic sectoids get grenaded. Oh, come on. 2 damage. Bros needs to reload. You get your chance, SPH. This is why you don't bring along Lance Corporal Scouts. Bros has lock and load though, actually, right? Bros needs not to reload and needs to keep wrecking sectoids. That's another. Christ. I give them every opportunity to show off, and nobody ever repays me. Right. There's no reason to run this Overwatch because we're not going to take advantage of it. So just sit still and reload. If we had the ammo, what I was inclined to do is move up to here, because that is full cover. That would block Katie from the line of... No, it would probably activate them first. But again, we shall not be moved. I might as well reload these guys, because they're not going to... CSM might Overwatch. These guys might finally path into us. Because don't forget, one of these floaters is still actually active. Here we go. CSM could one-hit one of these. Here we go, TB Raiders, rapid reaction. TB Raiders, rapid reaction. What a machine! What a ridiculous young man. So is Katie getting shot at? Or panicked? Or mind frayed? Well, I don't know really what the sector's doing. Surely side panic would be better in this situation. Right, there's potentially Overwatch abounds.
Oh, yeah.
But Katie cares not. Maybe Katie should have cared. But Katie cares not. What have we got? We've got this guy right in the corner. What do we want to do with TB Raiders? He can just Overwatch again. He can't get that good a rocket off. He can destroy that cover. And probably kill both of them. I wouldn't mind getting a capture on this guy because we've got Ardus right here. How best to do it though? Solars can move up in chem. I feel like CSM would just utterly decimate it. Solars is needed for the chem. Unju! How would you like to actually start fighting? Maybe not yet. 67% on all of them. Go for the leader. What's he got? Damn good ground and evasion and launch. That's fine. Take him out. Is Ranger really that good? Is that really the difference between Commissar and Bros? Because that's the only difference I'm seeing. Can Solas actually move up that far to get a good chem on this guy? Because if not, we'll just say, fuck it, not capture him. Oh, I've sworn. I was doing so well. Right, we can get a chem on that guy. But I can't see any way to actually damage him. I mean, could mind frame. That's interesting. Right, let us just go with this. Because I do not care for sectoid bodies, I do not really care for sectoid captures. Katie still has a shot on that guy, but a shot on this guy would kill. Brilliant. We can go all out for the capture now. There's only 2 sectoids left apart from the capture target. We can mind fray and chem the target. And we've only really got owned you and S, and we can suppress the target. That's fine. Right. I suppose that means we're not going to actually go for the capture this turn. There's the acid, here comes the mind frame. I don't think we've ever actually successfully used a psychic pair before. So there we go, launch a damaging mental attack against the target, reducing their will, aim, and mobility. I kind of count this as like a psychic flashbang. Flashbangs don't affect will, but... And it also does a little bit of damage. So it's a controlled bit of damage as well. And... I'd say just Ardus up to here. We've got... Actually, no, that's not going to actually get in. So, I'd say that Ardus has 4 capture attempts. What are the odds? 9%? But equally, unless Ardus wanted to, like, do something... Unless Ardus wanted to do something useful, like actually shoot this sectoid instead, which would probably be a better idea. You know, thinking it through, there's someone to shoot there. Why not? CSM can suppress.
Aye, Commander.
Oh no, he's going to run because Katie's there. Shouldn't have suppressed. It's too late now.
Moving on target.
That guy's probably dead because he's going to run. Unless he just, you know, really... Unless CSM misses with opportunity to Overwatch. Yeah, I should have suppressed with Katie on the flank. Oh well, what you gonna do? Still 1 sectoid left in this back corner. I'd suggest we just leg it after him. Oh, he's really, really far in the back corner, isn't he? Is he going to be there? I'd guess so. How much damage is it really going to do to Katie? Let's just keep running. Hey, buddy. Bros might have a shot on him, actually. It would have to be an utterly... Oh, hello. Idea. Every time I say idea, it's always the same idea. It's blow something up with a grenade. I don't think Ardus will have the range for it, though. You never know. So much traffic on this road. Gosh. Ah, well. Hold on, Bros now does have a shot. Now does? Does now have a shot. So it worked to some extent.
Another one down. Good work, Commander.
Operation Fading Star has gone quite well. No captures, but nothing really capturable in sight. It was successful. Bros might get promoted.
An impressive feat. Our troops suffered no casualties, while also recovering some additional meld for us to work
SPH
with.
did well. Chief Savage Man up to Master Sergeant.
Go this well in the future.
And now Sentinel is right out. So that leaves Resilience and Mayhem. And I'm pretty inclined to just go Mayhem. Because Mayhem Suppression, our heat gunners don't have shredder ammo. They don't have hollow targeting that gets applied. And they don't have Danger Zone, which gets applied with Mayhem. Like our bullet wizards do. But Mayhem is still helpful. because CSM was suppressing there, and that extra 2 damage from suppression might have got us a capture. Equally, what it also does is plus 2 damage on his, or on her, in Chief Savage Man's case. In her case, it's a potentially plus 4 damage per round, plus heat ammo, so that's like plus 6 damage per round. And then on a crit as well, from Executioner and everything, it's potentially a lot of damage. That is compared to Resilience. And Resilience is pretty cool as well, but I'll come back to this decision later. This must be because Yosef died.
Remember,
So we've gotten cash.
we'll be watching.
I'll figure out what armor explicitly I'm going to buy and be right back with you. Now I am here selling floater corpses and 1 more alien surgery, because we can't keep going back to the lair, and well, what I'm saving money for is another Mech 2 suit at the same time. I know I said I was going to keep 2 mechs going at the same time, but if we can potentially get 2 Mech 2s out at the same time, that is such a difference maker. And what we can do is, if a mission comes up, we can easily cancel this. It's fine. If a mission where we need 2 mechs comes up, we just cancel one of the suits, we let the same one keep going. Now, it's finally time for Master Sergeant Caper Magical Trevor, who's to be our first psychic, finally going to stick her in the labs, along with Master Sergeant Viking Garav. Garav has Psi Inspiration, because Garav isn't going to be one of our main attacking sidekicks, whereas Magical Trevor will be. And this is a result of Tribute getting to Master Sergeant. And what I'm going to do with Tribute instead is Tribute is essentially going to take Yosef's place. Where is the little blighter? Bonsai Tribute, stay frosty. I feel like we could do with more officers, but I really don't know who I want to sacrifice the ability to be psychic on. And indeed, that is actually, we do desperately need more infantry. What I'm inclined to do, what we don't have the money for at the moment, is I'm going to turn some of our corporals into the new mechs, rather than some of our older guys, because we just don't have enough infantry to turn into Valkyries. We've got 2 good infantry, and we've also got Ratmanej, who will probably become a Valkyrie in time. Oh, loads of Mechtoid cores. No, never. Interesting, but never. Lieutenant Tribute is back. Sectoid corpses for scientists. I might take that at some point, but that seems like a lot of sectoid corpses for only 1 scientist. Now, a lot of people are back from duty. I'm thinking about when I want to scan for Exalt, probably like with 12. Probably at least after this. How do I approach this? I want to stack kills on Boomer Douglas until he gets to 10, so I don't want to send him first, to be honest. Let's send Viking Eriksson first. And if Viking Eriksson takes it down single-handed, then we have a new commander of our interceptors.
Approaching target now.
Because we have like quite a martial warrior society. He nearly did it as well. That's
Disengaging.
quite impressive.
Contact detected.
To the point where I'm just going to give this kill to Nugget Clawson, because Boomer Douglas we can save for any more pressing threats.
Enemy is
I really
padlocked.
wasn't expecting the first pilot to do that well.
Closing on target.
Boom. Medium crashed radar. On the 9th of October, in a forest with heavy vegetation in northern Scandinavia, team of 8 coming right up. Have you ever taken a step back and just taken a look at where you are, whether it's in, you know, defending the Earth against aliens, or whether it's in your day-to-day life, and thought, hang on, what actually am I doing? And then you've just not been able to answer. That is what I asked myself when I saw that our biological tank on this mission was a Lance Corporal Medic. It's gonna work, trust me. What I decided I wanted to do, I wanted to train up nuclear power Kim Jong-il, I wanted to train up Ryuzaki, wanted Denny here for captures, thought might as well take Mello because we've got no one else. Tribute commanding his first mission, Ray needs to get to my Sergeant. Banksy, I haven't used in a while. I've not put this team together with that much thought, to be honest. But essentially my logic is we don't need a gunner because our single mech is the listener with heat ammo. He's also a pretty good tank, so we don't really need to waste one of our 2 remaining assaults while Onju is fatigued and Magical Trevor is in the psionic training tubes. Where's Banksy? Banksy? But this is still a pretty experienced team. I've got every faith. The problem, and why I've made nuclear-powered Kim Jong-il our tank, is first of all, she's actually got quite a lot of health. And indeed 14 health at this point at Lance Corporal, that is pretty great. Second of all, I want to train her up. But what I'm training up Kim as, is a very nice lady, we'll just call her Kim. What I'm training her up as is a reviving medic. And that lends very little to your combat skills. So she'd be a complete passenger unless she can run right up to someone and shoot them point blank in the face with a shotgun, and that's essentially what we've geared her up for. So there's a little bit of logic, there's a little bit of madness, method behind the madness, whatever. We've got kind of a smoke grenade on Ryuzaki, but that's about it. We've got like 3 med kits. You know what? Who cares? Let's roll. Hopefully this will be a Sectoid Commander heavy mission. We can finally get that autopsy and interrogation going.
Touching down.
Touching down.
Our target site is near the German
Cursed
border.
sleep. The forest is on fire.
We've got a fix on the downed UFO. There doesn't appear to be much in the way of civilization nearby.
The
We have a
forest
prime
is on
chance to secure the
fire.
site before they have time to dig in.
So you can join us next time for Operation Cursed Sleep, where our notably ragtag crew of 8 will take on a crew of what are we saying, about 12, 15 aliens? I'm going to bet on 13 aliens. You can quote me on that. You need to quote me on that, because I certainly won't remember. Join us next time for Operation Cursed Sleep. I'll see you next time.